Alright, what's up, y'all? So this is your boy Chris right here, and breaking news. Before we talk about what's next about Kyrie Irving, whether he's gonna stay with the Boston Celtics or not, but it's getting really ugly right here. Ever since they lost to Milwaukee in Game Five, there's lots of rumors that it's either they're gonna either trade Kyrie's either gonna walk off, or Kyrie's gonna say anything until the summer starts. And not only Kyrie doesn't like the Celtics, but there's been a lot of former players and a lot of former teammates with involved Kyrie saying that he's not a good leader, good sportsmanship, terrible ass, leader. But before we talk about who mentioned about Kyrie not becoming a good leader at all, let's talk about this though. Kyrie Irving, is this Kyrie Irving's final game as the Celtics uniform? Most people will say it's actually yes, and barely like 20, 30, 40 people, well, I don't know, are not even saying no. They're saying yes, this is Kyrie Irving's final game as the Celtics uniform this year. And either he's going to New York Knicks or reuniting with LeBron one scandal. And to me, like, this is not opinion. I think this is a fact right here. Like, I would say more like a big fact right here. And Kyrie Irving, I think Kyrie Irving plays final game as the Boston Celtics, and I don't really think Kyrie does not enjoy playing with his teammates at Boston. I don't really think he likes playing with Boston Celtics at all. And it's not the coach's fault, but there's been a lot of altercations and beef going on in the locker room with him, Smart, Tatum, Jalen Brown, Rozier, and everyone. And when you pay attention this regular season, whenever the team misses a game-winning shot or game tying shot, Kyrie gets frustrated and furious though. Like for example, who remembers against the Orlando Magic, Kyrie went off at Al Horford and Jason Tatum when he wants the ball in his hands first. But how can Kyrie get mad when Kyrie's like all the way back in the backcourt? You might as well want to trust your teammates, right? And Kyrie Irving, what's the difference between last year they beat the Milwaukee Bucks team in the 70 series and this year you lost to the Boston Celtics. I mean, you lost to the Milwaukee Bucks in a five-game series. And think about this, people. People forgot about that. This is another rematch against Milwaukee ever since last year, where Milwaukee lost to the Boston Celtics young team in the seven-game series without Kyrie and Hayward. But when Hayward and Kyrie came back, look what happened next, though. The same roster from last year, Giannis has revenge, and he crushed the Boston team in the five-game series, though. Overall, it should have been like a six-game or seven-game or close series, but turns out that it was a boring and an upset, win series by the Milwaukee Bucks. Though Giannis outplayed everyone else, or should I call it Giannis, the new LeBron, but a young version of LeBron James, where he kind of plays like LeBron just a little bit, except with no jump shot, no 3 point jump shot consistently. He plays like LeBron because he got that shot blocking chase down, passing wise, playmaking, triple double, penetrator to win, and he plays really aggressive like young LeBron. Like who remembers when Kyrie said, he doesn't want to become Robin, he wants to be Batman. He thinks he's better than Kyrie. I mean, he thinks he's better than LeBron. He thinks he could win games without LeBron. He thinks that he can lead his team to the playoffs or finals without LeBron. Well, Kyrie kind of failed that many, many times though. Kyrie had his chance to take his team to the playoffs, even though his Cavs team back in 2012-13 was pretty decent. But he kept on losing, 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 failed to miss the playoffs, dude. That's the reason why when LeBron came out 2014-15, Kyrie was so happy that he went to his first playoffs at the year of 2015. But when they won a championship in 2016, Kyrie once again is being selfish, saying that he thinks he was the reason why the Cavs won the finals against the Golden State Warriors, even though LeBron kind of like impacted the game, contributed the team with his triple double and everything. And who remembers that in Game 7 when Tyronn Lue had a better solution? LeBron said, "Oh no, Ty, give the last shot to Kyrie Irving and let him take the game winning shot against the Golden State Warriors." Look what happened. Kyrie made a game winning three on Curry, and boom, that sealed the game. Or should I say this though? LeBron is the reason why Kyrie's playing better. Because without LeBron, I think Kyrie can't play better without LeBron, dude. I can even show you the stats and field goals and everything that when Kyrie was with the Cavs with LeBron, he played so much better and he didn't have any problem. But when Kyrie left his team just to play with his new team, which is the Boston Celtics, look at what happened. Field goal, 3 point went down. He averaged 20 points though, while at Cleveland, he averaged 23 though, putting up like what 46% on field goal, 42% on three. But with the Boston Celtics, he shot 31% on 3 point, 35% on field goal. So that's a sign right there that it's either that he's either playing bad on purpose or maybe he doesn't feel well with the Boston's chemistry or system. So yes, I think LeBron, and Kyrie, they're having plans. They want to meet up, and I think Kyrie, he's gonna meet up with the Lakers and join with LeBron once again, or should I say, reuniting with his best player, which is LeBron, though. And Kyrie even said this couple of 3 or 4 or 5 months ago. I don't know if I made a video or not, but I did remember Kyrie said that He apologized to LeBron about how he's being harsh and aggressive to him. He apologized to LeBron that I'm sorry I left you. And there's been like rumors saying that Kyrie kept on calling, texting, hashtagging LeBron, and that could be a sign right there that when you hated that player a couple months ago, now you apologize to him. Now you're hashtagging him, calling him, texting him, saying what's up. That could be a sign maybe Kyrie's going to LA and play with LeBron once again before he gets old. So I told you, yes, this is Kyrie's final game, man. What makes you think Kyrie's going to come back with his Celtics team when his coach doesn't even like him? Mark Smart's blaming on him. He's not getting along with his teammates too. And I honestly don't think Kyrie didn't like playing with Boston in the first place, to be honest with you. Because Kyrie didn't request to, which team he wants to join. The Cavs team, they send wherever Kyrie wants to go, whichever has a better deal. And the Celtics, to be honest with you, if only they had IT, I think they would have been a much, much better team because at least IT, he cares about his teammates. He wasn't, selfish Kyrie. At least Thomas, he wants to win even though he's not really that tall, but at least he proves that, hard is over height. When you look at Kyrie's game, dude, it's just by himself. When you play about yourself in the court, you're not going to win games at all or make your teammates happy at all. So, all right, so yes, my facts are not lies, dude. I got pictures and everything. I can show it to you right now. I only have 4%, so let me pause my shit, even though my bright's not that good, but I'm speaking you the truth right here. Okay, so you can't really see really well, but this was on media on my Facebook, so this is the difference between Kyrie playing with the Celtics and Cleveland Cavaliers. So, like I said, when Kyrie was with the Cavs, dude, he averaged 24 points, 46% on field goal, and 41% on 3 point. But when Kyrie was with Boston, he averaged 21 points, which that's 2 points lower. 30%, my bad, that was 35, 38% on field goal, and 31% on 3 point. See what's the difference right there? I mean, Kyrie had a good coach back then. Celtics coach was better than Cavs coach. So the Celtics bench was better than Cavs bench. Celtics had more piece, more valuable than the Cavs valuable. And the final answer is I think LeBron was the reason why, Kyrie got those, good numbers, I think Kyrie was the reason why, Celtics, kind of fall shortly to the Milwaukee, and I kind of felt like, Kyrie did them dirty. It was supposed to be like, Boston's year, ever since Hayward and Kyrie came back strong and healthy. This year turns out that it was a disappointing season with the Celtics. Like I said, the final answer is that I think Kyrie had LeBron. That's the reason why LeBron made him become a better player. LeBron made him average those 23 points. LeBron made Kyrie shooting 41%, 46% on field goal and 3 point. Because who remembers that LeBron and Kyrie? LeBron loves to fucking pass the ball to Kyrie when he's wide open or when Kyrie wants to go for ISO. But yeah, it's something like, Kyrie, he can't create a relationship with the Boston, because he had trouble, communicating with Smart. Because Smart's the only guy, he knows facts, though. I have a video right here on news and ESPN everywhere. Even Kendrick Perkins, a former Celtics member, said Kyrie was a terrible, bad playmaker, bad leadership with Boston. I'll show you proof and facts and everything. So I only have 4%, but in this video, I'm trying to prove you wrong, right? That, they say Kyrie Irving's the reason why they lost, and that's kind of true because everyone knows the answer now that will the Celtics become a good team if Kyrie comes back healthy with the Celtics in the playoffs or not, though. Like I said, the Celtics young core with a rookie Jason Tatum and two young players, which is Rozier and Brown, when they took down the Milwaukee Bucks team in the 7-game series without Kyrie and Hayward, and also taking out Philly, right? It almost took down the best player in the world's team, which is the Cavs team with LeBron in the 7-game series without Kyrie and Hayward. And now this year, when you barely, barely, barely beat Indiana Pacers, even though Indiana Pacers got swept by the Celtics, but each game was a close game though. Which that's a sign right there that if all the people was right there, then Pacers would have won all those games right there. And when you look at Milwaukee, the same team that Boston beat the Milwaukee's Bucks team last year in 7 series without Kyrie and Hayward, now they lost to him in the 5-game series, then that's a sign right there that, your final answer is that Kyrie Irving is the reason why you guys lost, though, because of this isolation, cares about himself, but let's move on. And I got a video about Mark Smart saying that, saying that Kyrie is the reason why they lost and he was a bad leadership, which he calls it bullshit. So let's see right here. Yeah, Yahoo Sports. So I do got the video right here.
This game was disappointing. You're fighting and scratching and clawing for every look, and they protected the rim and the paint much better than we did. and flew around shooters much better than he did. Again, I can't say enough good things about the Bucks.
The shooting of the Celtics has gotten worse and worse. Tonight,
That's the wrong video. My bad.
it is just 28%.
I mean, now one of us on this team knows what Kyrie's been through. Probably a few amount of people in this world know what Kyrie goes through. It was hard for him as well. He was forced into a situation where it was business over, the friendships, where he had to come into a situation knowing that, this is a group of guys that had something going before.
So my brother sucks, but we got
How I
footage.
fit in, he didn't want to disrupt that, and that says a lot, for this is Kyrie Irving we're talking about. He's talking about coming in and disrupting, us, and we took him in with full arms, and we tried to understand, but like I said, we never really understood because we're not in his shoes. So that's just a bullshit statement to say his leadership killed us. I mean, it's 4 other guys out there, it's 12, 13 other guys on the team, coaches and everything. So to just blame it on one guy, push.
Now, so you know your final answer. So I got you the footage, and Marcus Smart, Kyrie's teammate, that looked up Kyrie since day one, trusted Kyrie. He always did something good for Kyrie. And now he's admitting the truth that he's calling Kyrie bullshit. He's calling Kyrie a terrible leader. He's calling Kyrie, an uncomfortable player. He even said that, at one point where Marcus Smart said him and his other teammates, they're trying to become they're trying to develop their game, they're trying to, move better and shit, but what Kyrie was there to do, like Marcus Smart said, it kind of made him uncomfortable, to work games with Kyrie, Even the playoffs, still, like Marcus Smart said, Kyrie Irving's a bad leadership, Kyrie didn't do anything at all, Kyrie took away our momentum, development, everything, especially the young core, and you can tell how pissed Marcus Smart is, though, because I never seen, like, the NBA teammate, throwing shade at his own teammate, but Mark Smart, dude. Mark Smart knows that Kyrie's going to leave this year. That's the reason why he's saying his final words to Kyrie by saying that, to the interview, Kyrie was bad leadership, Kyrie's forcing himself in a bad situation where he's proving us that he doesn't like us, he doesn't like his team. That's why it's called business, all about money, talking, everything. And like I said, in the first place when Kyrie came to Boston, he never really liked Boston. But Kyrie had no choice to go there because he's the one that said if Cavs don't trade him, then he's going to force himself to get knee surgery because he doesn't want to play with LeBron. He's trying to prove the world wrong that he could win without LeBron. But he fell many, many times without getting his achievement to win games or go to finals with LeBron or without LeBron. But he never did that before. He even hasn't even made it to playoffs when LeBron hasn't been there yet, though. He couldn't even get to the Eastern Conference Finals with the Celtics team when he had Hayward, the best perimeter defender, which is Marcus Smart. You got 3 young pieces, which is Rozier, Brown, and Tatum. That's a sign right there, like Kyrie's leadership and his ball isolation is the reason why he killed him, Like Marcus Smart said just many times, though. I'm not a Celtics fan. I'm not a fan of Marcus Smart, but I'm going to say this one more time, though. Marcus Smart said, his leadership killed him. That's the reason why they lost the Bucks, though. What Marcus Smart's trying to say is that they could have been better, they could have done better if it was for Kyrie, And he even said that, I'll be happy if Kyrie leaves so that we can become a better team to win games with Kyrie. And it sounds like Marcus Smart, kind of misses Isaiah Thomas, but, the Celtics kind of like betray IT because they feel like, just because IT's 5'9", 5'8", they feel like they can get better one. But it turns out that they got a selfish ball hugger that cares about himself, not winning, At least IT had heart over heart. At least IT cares about winning games, At least he steps it up, unlike Kyrie. Having too many beat problems in the locker room with his teammates, dude. Not trusting his teammates, getting mad at them, furious, I don't know what's up with that, but I'm just letting you know, folks, that, what Mark Smart said in the video, like, this has nothing to do with between, like, him and Kyrie, but he even admitted the truth that, it's really hard to play with Kyrie because, it's Kyrie Irving, because Kyrie Irving is just a one-on-one player, that's it, and he even said that, he really wants to, like, move the ball around, make his teammates play better, but when Kyrie's there, dude, the plan's like a little bit different, And you can watch that video many, many, many times. Just type down Mark Smart throwing shit at Kyrie, and you know what I mean, though. Mark Smart's deeply upset, though, because he knows that, he took down that Boston team last year with Kyrie. Now this year, they expect to beat Milwaukee twice in a row, but that never happened. You know why? The friendship was ruined, the chemistry was ruined, the coach was trying their best to, like, teach Kyrie better, but it seems like, Kyrie just cares about himself. That's why he's not listening to nobody, and I wouldn't blame on Mark Smart. Like, I mean, he's a really good, hard work NBA player that plays really good defense. He hustles away a lot just to win, And most of the time, I never liked him because he's flopping. But most of the time, when you look at Mark Smart, he works really hard just to win games. But I feel Mark Smart's pain, dude. Like when you're playing like an ISO play like him or Carmelo, dude, or KD, it's not gonna get you anywhere though. But damn, like Mark Smart's deeply upset. He just said, Kyrie's the reason why they lost. And Mark Smart is not only there in the line, but you got Kendrick Perkins. Who remembers Kendrick Perkins? A former, Celtics, member back in 2009, even admitted that Kyrie's also bad leadership too. So, so look what we have here though. Not only Kendrick Perkins throwing shade saying that Kyrie is a bad leader, but he also just said, Kyrie's not Batman, he'll never be. And not only I just said, Kyrie's a bad leader, same with Mark Smart too, but Kendrick Perkins is even speaking real facts saying that, he needs LeBron to win. That's what he just mentioned. Batman, because like I said before, Kyrie's trying to prove the world. He thinks he's better than LeBron. He could win without LeBron. That's why he's trying to become Batman, where Batman could do all the work against the Jokers. But Kendrick Perkins just said, Kyrie's no Batman. He can't win games without his best player, which is LeBron. So
This game was disappointing. You're fighting and scratching and clawing for every look, and they protected the rim in the paint much better than we did, and flew around shooters much better than we did. Again, I can't say enough good things about the Bucks.
all right, so let me see if Kendrick Perkins wrote down a long article. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Oh, so Perkins said Irving's really disrespectful to the city of Celtics, which means that he ruined their friendship. He lost many fans to Boston because he really lost the game for Boston. Which they should have had a close series at least with the Milwaukee, but it wasn't a close series at all. So this is what Kendrick Perkins said on Twitter. In this series, I think the way Kyrie went about it was disrespectful to the city of Boston, disrespectful to the organization. He didn't represent what Celtic pride is all about. He was a bad leader and proving he's not a Batman. What it means he's trying to say is that he's not Batman, he can't win, he needs LeBron. Perkins said, I spent my first 8.5 years of career in Boston. Those fans are unbelievable. The organization is unbelievable. The history of franchise itself is unbelievable. The way Kyrie went about it, okay, yeah, I struggle. Okay, on to the next game. Kind of like the I don't care attitude. Basically, throughout the whole process, I mean, I thought he had gotten it, but he was just a bad leader, and he didn't represent what Celtics pride was about. Irving joined Celtics to be a Batman. Irving forced his way out of Cleveland after winning championship with LeBron and the Cavaliers alongside. He was tired of playing in James' shadow and wanted to prove he could be the top option on a contender. After the Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals last season with Irving sidelined by injury, this was his first opportunity to prove that he was that guy, a Batman, as Perkins said it. He and the Celtics fell in spectacular fashion as the Bucks, Philly, 76ers, Toronto, and Raptors all made advancement. The Celtics took a step back when Irving and Gordon Hayward rejoined the lineup. A disappointing regular season ended with a flashy performance in the playoffs with Irving the center at all. Kyrie's very bad playoff performance. Kyrie was a disaster against the Bucks, shooting 35% from the field while connecting a 7 of 32, 22.7% 3-point attempts in the series. Forget Batman, my bad. Don't qualify as Robin's number. To make matters worse, his public responses range from apathetic to defensive wise. Why asking someone like who cares and talking that he should actually be shooting more? He regularly came off as a griffy party while he was the source of the actual grievance. So Perkins has a point though. He even said that he's not even close to Robin. At least Robin leads success more than Kyrie. Damn, dude. It's not looking too good for Kyrie. Like what Perkins just said, he's not even close to Batman, not even close to Robin. Like who watches the Batman series where Batman could actually win games without Robin. And Kyrie, this time, he proved the whole entire world that no more chance that you are no longer Batman, not even close to Robin. Perkins, dude, the Hall of Fame that won a title, which I don't know, okay, I don't know if he's a Hall of Fame, but I'm just saying as an assumption, but Perkins, dude, he won a championship with Celtics, and he always, made the Celtics play comfortable, and he just said, Kyrie even doesn't realize the team they're playing for is really unbelievable, and I'm not a Celtics fan, so I don't know what Kendrick Perkins is trying to say about unbelievable organization fans, but I think he's trying to say that, the city of Boston's fun, the fans are crazy, the organization's fun to be with, but he just said Kyrie was disrespectful to the franchise, which I kind of agree, because Kyrie, really never wanted to win with Boston, and he really wasted Boston years by just losing on purpose. And Perkins said, Kyrie, is not a good leader, and Kyrie can't win games without his best player. And he just said basically right now that he needs LeBron to win, but he's trying to make the world guess it. So, damn, I cannot believe Kendrick Perkins just said that, dude. Not only it's just me and Marcus Smart, but you got Perkins too. A former Celtic said Kyrie's not a good leader. He's a terrible, terrible at leading teams. So I think we got more shade too, saying that he was representing the Celtics really bad. Oh wait, no, hold up. I gotta show you the video about Perkins what he said on Twitter. I gotta show you this shit right here. I don't know if Twitter's gonna play or not though, but Twitter doesn't really play like any Twitter videos unless it's like important. But okay, so there's a video of Perkins. So fuck, my phone died. But yeah, so I gave you the proof right now. Actually, no, hold up. Give me a second. I want to talk about more about Kyrie, like, cause this is really serious right here. Like, a lot of fucked up shit going on with Kyrie's team. It's like basically saying like Kyrie basically lost a lot of trust. He proved the wrong that he can't win without LeBron. He lost so many fans, dude. A lot of people lost respect for Kyrie. Kendrick Perkins was watching the whole series on his TV. That he was really hoping that his former team go win, but it turns out that it really made Kendrick Perkins upset. The fact that when Kyrie's playing, dude, seems like he doesn't give a fuck. Even though the fans care about going to the finals at least the Eastern Conference. And difference between last year and this year is that when it was just Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Rozier, and Al Horford, they did move the ball around, play good offense and defense. That's the reason why Celtics became a successful team because they're so close of taking down LeBron's team in 7 series. They already took down Philly in a 6-game series. They already took down Milwaukee in a 7-game series. Like, think about it. You already took down the next LeBron, which is Giannis. You already took down the next best dominant center, Joel Embiid, and now best player role, LeBron. But can Kyrie Irving do that? I don't really think so. I mean, because we're talking about this year, dude, Kyrie got lucky that Depot was with the Pacers. Otherwise, he would have lost the first round. In the second round, dude, Kyrie should have known that your team beat this Bucks team last year and you should be able to beat them again. But you failed to beat that team because you just care about yourself and you just want to lose on purpose. And when you look at Perkins hard, Marcus Smart hard, dude, he finally wants to throw shit because he knows that Kyrie's going to leave. Like I said, calling him bad leadership, not a good sportsmanship. They never developed him at all. The momentum went terrible, went down because of Kyrie, because they know that if Kyrie's there, dude, you know what the game is, though. Game plan is give to Kyrie. Even Perkins said the same thing. He's a bad leader. And if you're a good leader, you're supposed to trust your teammates and you're supposed to give props and respect your teammates. Not just like, holding the ball for like 15, 20 seconds, taking a shot, getting mad at your teammates. That's just going to ruin it. So, alright, guys, so I'm gonna come back because like this video is serious, dude, and I don't know where Kyrie's gonna go, but if it didn't work out with Boston, one of the best teams in the East, and I'm pretty sure like Kyrie realized that he needs to accept the facts that you need to be the shadow behind LeBron, otherwise you're not gonna win again. But I don't know. I'll be right back. Anyways, guys, I'm still charging my phone, and I'm not trying to waste my time like 10 or 20 minutes for it to be like at least 20%. So I'm gonna end the video right here, but I showed you enough evidence that Kyrie played better and his numbers were better at Cleveland. Now I showed you a couple of evidence that teammates such as Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Rozier, Tatum calling Kyrie out saying he's a bad leadership. Even Perkins, like a former, member of the Boston Celtics, said that he watched Kyrie's game with the Celtics, dude. He played terrible as a leadership. I mean, like I said, I'm a fan of Kyrie and I'm not a fan of Celtics, and I do kind of agree with this one that Kyrie's the way how he plays, his leadership, ball hogging was the reason why he ruined the team. So, anyways, out here, guys. So.